Hey guys, it's Weds. This is the simplified version of the breeding guide. And I know there are so many guys out there, but this is how I've been doing it to get all the pals that I need. With what I'm about to show you, you will be able to get almost all the best pals in the game with ease. First thing first, you need the breeding farm, which unlocks at level 19 under the technology tab by using some technology points. The next important thing is to make some cakes. Recipe for cake is on screen in case you need it. You can buy many of the ingredients from wandering merchants, and also you can put pals in your ranch to produce honey, milk, and eggs. Now before you go trying to catch those pals, check with the pal vendor. I have bought the cow, Mazzarina, from the small settlement pal vendor. This should be easier to buy one, I think. Bee guard for honey, I have a video on the channel that shows how to get it. The chicken for eggs is everywhere. For flour and berries, if you've been doing the tutorial, you should get everything necessary for those. If not, don't worry. In a minute, I'm going to show you a resource that shows you where and how to find everything in the game. Anyway, once everything I mentioned is all set, it's time to decide which pals you desire to breed. Once you decide which pals you need to breed, let me show you the simplest way to get this done. I've been using this resource called PALDEX. It's amazing for the breeding process. I will leave a link in the description just in case you are interested in using it. And I think you should, and you will like it. I know there are other resources out there, but this one has been amazing for me with the breeding process. Now let's take a look at it. This is PALDEX. PALDEX. You can see there's a lot going on that website. There's all kind of interaction that you can make with this, and but the one that we are looking for, like for instance, if you want to check out the map, they have an interactive map, but normally I use the map genie. This is the resource that I use to find everything in the game. So you just come here, so normally you would get everything here. You hide everything that way. You can select the one that you want. Like for instance, if I want dungeon, I can just click on that. It'll show me where all the dungeons are, and I can go in my merry way. But we're not here for that, but we're here for PALDEX. So we are also here for breathing. Okay, this is what I was talking about. This is what's gonna make breathing very simple. As you can see, this is straightforward. You know what you want. So it says, say for instance, you want a Phalaris. Click on the select child pal. So it is in alphabetical order. So you're just gonna go look in the F section and then look for the one that you need. So Phalaris is right here. And then when you get the combination, it says for Phalaris, you're gonna need Anubis, and you're also gonna need Vanworm. So for that to happen, you need to have both one male and one female. Doesn't matter which one is male, which one is female. As long as you get one of each, then you can breed to get the Phalaris. Now, let's say, for instance, Anubis is very popular, so most people, you probably already have one. If not, you know, you're going to just go back here and then just click on Anubis, and then it's going to show you all the combination that you need to get Anubis. And then here you can see, most likely, you're probably going to have a few of those combinations if you've been playing the game for a while. If not, go catch some pal, the one that you need, and you should be good to go. Now for our example today, let's pretend I don't have Vanworm. So I'm just gonna look for Vanworm and see what do I need to do to get Vanworm. So I'm just gonna come in the V section and then look at, I find Vanworm. Now once you find Vanworm, it's gonna show you all the combination for you to get Vanworm. There's a bunch of Anubis, but if you keep looking, you are most likely going to find a combination that will work for you. So now once you find a combination that works for you, then you're gonna go in game and then you're gonna breed that so you can get the one that you want. So having said all of that, so let's go back in game so I can show you how the process go. In game, first I am going to make sure that I have cake in the box for the breeding farm. So after you cook the cake, then you come here and you put it inside the box. Stay here. It's not gonna decay or anything. The timer stops once you put it in there. So we're ready to breed. The next step, we're gonna go to our PAL box. We already know we need one Anubis and one Venworm. So normally what I do here, I sort this by PALDEX number. That way they all group up together so you know where to find them. Now since I got more Anubis than I have Venworm, so I only have one Venworm, so I'm just gonna make sure that I have the right gender. So my Venworm is a male, as you can see, and then I have to find an Anubis that is a female. There's one level 34, the female, and then there's also one level 26 that is a female. So I'm gonna use this one instead. Level doesn't matter, I just put one in there, and then I'm gonna put the Venworm. So I put them in my team to work, and then so I just gotta go find them because they're always running away, and then so I can go put them inside the breeding farm. So I'm gonna take the Venworm and I'm just gonna throw it in there. Now he's assigned for breathing, so I gotta go get the counterpart. Anubis, they love to run away so they can go to work, so you just gotta make sure you catch them in time. So I'm just gonna throw them in there, and as you can see, you look at this, it says love is blossoming between the two pals. So now all you gotta do is just wait for them to lay the eggs, and then you can just go incubate the egg. All right, they laid one egg, and then they're getting ready to lay another one. So we're gonna pick this one up and we're gonna incubate it. That's it. It's ready. And then we get our Phalaris. Here is my Phalaris right here. As you can see, looking at the stats, he's got level 3 in candling. He also got level 3 in transporting. This is very good stats for doing work, especially for the fire. Anyway, guys, that's all we have. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.